that are more of McVay's type fits. So we're going to get in the offensive line now, because the offensive line is the favorite to be selected in the first round. So, Nick, I think most people have a good Armand in their lives. You have an Uncle Armand. I have an Uncle Armand. This is Armand Membou, offensive lineman from Missouri. I think, like, if you have any concerns, and we talked about this a little bit earlier, but if you have any concerns about Rob Havenstein's future, this is the player that you absolutely need to draft. He is a right tackle at heart, but he could play anywhere on the right side when called upon. Every single time I watch him, like every snap at Missouri has been at right tackle. So he is dominant, over 2,400 snaps at right tackle over the past couple of years. So I think it's been 3 years, actually. So I think just starting caliber everywhere on the right side, multi-sport athlete. He's a football player, wrestling, tennis. Before he committed to Missouri, started at Missouri over the past 3 years. Excellent natural flexibility, foot coordination and balance. I think as a zone blocker and contact handling and combo blocks, like the new duo scheme that they run, but they also mix in a lot of zone blocking in the run game. Armand Membou is that guy. He's listed at 200 or 325 pounds. Many say that he needs a little bit more consistency with his power, but he's a really, really, really impressive athlete that I think could take over Rob Havenstein's job as soon as he decides to hang it up.
I love the multiple sports out of any athlete. Like if you're drafting a guy and did you say tennis? Armin plays tennis. Yeah. That's awesome. But that's like a really, like they say that's the best thing to do for a kid if he's athletic, is to have them play multiple different sports. So then, like, you know, you're stretching parts of your body that you wouldn't think to naturally stretch. You're just always being athletic. And if they don't trade up or back, if they were to bring him in at 26, I would say like perfection, like perfect. You're 100% on the right track. You're not like, you're taking the boring pick in offensive line. You're not worrying about like that's just saying like, hey, we feel really good about our skill position players. We want to lock in somebody if the offensive line somebody goes down somewhere. And that was our crutch last year. It felt like somebody goes down and all of a sudden our team can't put up more than like 7 points.
I'm just afraid, again, that he's not going to be there. But if he slips, because, I mean, you would think some of the left tackles would be off the board ahead of time. But I think Armand Membou.
Like, a lot of people have to, like, pick for their jobs, too, when they're that high. They have to make a splashy move. So it's like, maybe there's a chance that by 26, he is still.
I hope so.